If you've watched me for any length of time, it's no secret that I love custom clones. And with posting that, I do get some questions about, what stores do I buy from? What's my favorite customs? Where did you get that one from? And so I kind of want to take this video to sort of answer those questions, talk about 3 stores that I love to buy from. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the video, and let's just get right into it. First place we're going to be looking at is a store called Clone Army Customs. They've been in the game for almost 20 years, and they have some of the best clones I think I've ever seen in my life. If you're looking for like a realistic style and you just want a bunch of printing, they are exactly where you want to go. They have printing everywhere: the front of the helmet, the back of the helmet, on the sides of the arms, under the arms. They even print like dual molded legs. Those aren't dual molded legs, those are just red printing around the leg, and it's really nice. It even continuous print on the hips, just all around amazing print quality. But it's not just like good printing and clones that you can get. You can also get clone blasters and some clone cloth like you see on Gray and Keller here. And I know it's a clone video, but you can even get battle droids, which is awesome. If you're a big fan of realistic style clones, I highly recommend you check out Clone Army Customs in the link down below. The next store we're going to be looking at is a store called GCC. They're fairly new, been in the game for about 5 years, and their whole thing is they try to match the printing quality of Lego. As you can see with this Shock and Red clone, they just fixed the helmet, make them look so much better, especially without those helmet warts, which, by the way, GCC does actually fix on some helmets, which is very nice. And it can honestly take your figure from maybe a 7 out of 10 to what I consider a 10 out of 10, except for 5s. I don't really think a helmet's gonna fix that. If you're a big fan of replacement parts and or just the 2020 style of clone, I highly recommend you check out Grandpa Clone Customs. Last but certainly not least, we have Republic Customs, and they have a little bit of everything. If you want clones that look like they were made in 2020 but we haven't seen them since 2015, they got you. If you want clones that are kind of in the expensive sense for cheap, and they honestly in my opinion look better, they got you. If you want clones that have never been made before in the 2020 style, they got you. As you can see here in the side-by-side, Republic Customs does stay pretty true to the source material, but adding some things that maybe weren't present, such as arm printing and leg printing. Every clone you see on screen retails for about $4 to $5, which is pretty cheap in the customs community. And you might be wondering, well, how can they be so cheap? Well, Republic Customs has a secret, not really one though. They use unofficial Lego knockoff parts to help bring the prices down, which I think is a fair trade-off, because when you look at these two 327th clones, I'd much rather have the one on the right than the one on the left, because it's a better yellow, has actual arm printing, and it gets a waist cape and no helmet holes, which I think we can all appreciate. If you want nice looking clones for a very generous price, I recommend you check out Republic Customs. So what's the verdict? Where should you buy your custom clones? Well, I don't exactly think it's that simple, because let's just look at the prices. The average price of Republic Customs is about $5, which that's not that crazy. Grandpa Clone Customs brings it up significantly, I'd say, to an average of about $21, but Clone Army Customs absolutely takes the cake by bringing it up to a whopping $31, which is kind of crazy in my opinion, but it all depends on what are you looking for. Do you want something with a lot of detail, not so much detail, something that falls in your collection, something that stands out as a custom? It all depends to you, and at the end of the day, it's your money. Spend it how you want. With that all being said, I do hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider liking, as it does help out the channel, and also comment down below what your favorite custom that you saw in the video was. Also consider subscribing, as it does support me, and you can always change your mind later. YouTube thinks you like the video on screen now, and with that being said everyone, I'm Sparky Studs, and I will see you studs later.